Hello everyone, welcome back to 999. Last time we left off, we have to escape. I am recording this after doing a pretty long stream of the new Katamari game, so if I'm out of it or make stupid decisions, I will choose to blame that. But we'll see how it goes. Wow, this looks great. Was that a... Oh, okay, I thought that was like a handprint. It's a dirty blanket on the bed. Man, this is a mess. It's not even a bed anymore. I'd want to sleep there. Bed is really dirty. I was gonna say I'm not gonna have anything from the peanut gallery, but no, I super will. It's just going to be 7. Because I'm in 7's room, I think? Because 7 went in this one, right? Thing's really simple. Is it really a desk? Well, of course it's gonna be simple. And it's probably like that so we don't try and use it as part of the puzzle, right? Probably use a desk to write letters to your family or something, but this is a boat. But the only thing they used this for was eating off of. What the hell? It's not opening. I'm guessing it's because of that, maybe? Something up with this drawer. I don't trust it. Someone made sure this drawer wouldn't open. Yeah, we need a screwdriver. There's the screws right on top of the drawer. No matter how old this thing is, we're gonna have a tough time if we don't try to break it open. It's probably gonna be a pain, but I think we need to figure out a way to get those screws off. Yeah, no, I got you. I immediately pegged the screws as an issue. Why is this portal here that looks like it's a portal to another level in a PS1 platformer? What is this? Oh. Little tile in the drain. Looks like we're gonna be able to pull it out of here. Out of there. We have to use our heads on this one. Alright, let's figure this thing out. Do we fill the sink with water so it floats up? Looks like the water doesn't work. No matter how much 7 turns that thing, the water's coming out. Has water been shut off from somewhere else? Tile stuck in the drain. The hell is this supposed to be? Drawing of a whirlpool? If I had to guess, I'd say it's trying to look like water. Drawing on the mirror that kind of looks like a spring. Huh. Can I not get over here to whatever this is? Oh, okay, there we go. Toilet paper tube, huh? Seriously doubt I'm gonna need this for anything. This part's thinner than the rest. It just doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of this thing. Rod feels loose. Maybe if I give it a couple of turns. Here we go. Are you serious? That was the solution? Oh my god, really? Wow. Wow. Okay. I didn't expect that to be a screwdriver shaft, but... Jeez. For a second I didn't think I could come over here. Like I was clicking and it wasn't working, but yeah, you had to kind of click on the partition to get over here. It's a screwdriver shaft. It's missing a handle though. Even if we run into a screw it fits, we're gonna have a hard time of it without a handle. If we can find a handle, maybe it'll do us some good. Rod from a Phillips head screwdriver. The other end is threaded. Looks like the rod comes out easily enough, but I don't think the rest of that's going anywhere. This handle's pretty loose. Loose. Think it'll come off if you pull on it? Fell off. Look at this, that handle doesn't really fit on the string. It wasn't meant to be attached to it. I wonder what it was meant to be attached to. Look at this handle. The inside of the hole's threaded. You're supposed to screw something in there. Is there anything that might fit in there? Looks like something screws in. Yeah? Okay. Let's just stick this metal rod to the handle. Screwdriver! Thank God it's the right kind of screwdriver for that screw. Awesome, we can totally use this. The screwdriver looks like a soldering iron. Think it's some sort of industrial grade screwdriver? Got this thing. We can unscrew any Phillips screws we run into. Long rod. Should deal with any Phillips screws. It's kind of weird because I don't feel that those ones we ran into over there were... Didn't they seem more like flathead screws? Rather than Phillips? Oh. Symbol on the toilet lid, huh? Seems a little fishy to me. It's a sun symbol, but it doesn't look like the ones on the doors. Sun symbol. And this toilet's pretty nasty to begin with, but the inside's even worse. Honestly, I'm amazed you could bring yourself to touch it. Huh, there's way nastier stuff out there in the world than a gross toilet. Real deep thinker, aren't you? Probably the nastiest toilet I've ever seen. 7 didn't think twice. Okay. Back up. I mean, I guess that works. I mean, you could use a flathead too, technically. But yeah, that works. I've had to struggle with using a flathead on something like this before. Sweet. Got the screws off. Now we can open the drawer. I already took the screws out. Oh, I just wanted to see if you had anything to say about the hole. Nothing in here. Maybe the drawer is what we need. Drawer, huh? Right, let's yank the thing out. Desk drawer. There's a bump on the back. I wonder what it's for. Maybe there's a hole somewhere and those bumps line up with it and trigger a hidden switch or something. Hey, we've seen weirder stuff. Doesn't seem that far-fetched. Drawer's a weird bump. Maybe there's some kind of switch somewhere that those bumps fit. Seems a little far-fetched, though. Okay, I still have the screwdriver I can't help but notice. Which, could be important. I'm gonna leave here for now. Emergence. Bunch of tiles on the door that spell out emergence. Emergence. Maybe it means we need to emerge out of here. Emergence probably means to emerge or to escape. Do we need to do something with these tiles to open the door? Emergence, huh? Okay, so that might be what the tile in the sink is potentially for. What we got in here? Okay, that looks like a river. Nothing in the drawer. Yeah, something's not right though. Handle in the drawer doesn't really fit, you know? It just looks messy. Why don't you take it out? Center room drawer. Okay, I immediately see where this is going. This is the handle for the sink. I unscrew it, take it back in there, fill the sink, get the tile. There's a mirror on the other side of this drawer. Interesting. Kind of an odd shape, and it looks like someone attached the handle with a screw after the fact. Mirror on the back of the drawer, and the handle is weird. Mirror on the back, handle is weird. Okay. Combine you with screwdriver, action. Use the screwdriver on the screw in the center of the handle. Maybe I can... Knob! Okay, now the screwdriver's dead. It's gone forever. Well, that came off easily enough. Looks like a faucet handle. Seems a little weird to put it in a wooden drawer like this. Oh wait, I'm getting their voice mixed. I'm sure they made it look good look odd on purpose. With a shape like that, there's only one place it could go. It looks like a handle that goes to the faucet. Yep. I mean, I would have personally kept the screwdriver, you know, like, what if you need to defend yourself or something? Like, a screwdriver is a weapon, you know? I would keep it, I wouldn't just toss it. Never know, it'd also be useful for, like, prying something open, or... You know, I mean, if you run into screws, like, I would just keep it on me. It's like a chair for prisoners. It's rusty, but I don't think it's gonna be a lot of help. Isn't that obvious? Like, I don't want to touch anything unless I have to. Lotus is not having this. Does she really not want to be in this room that bad? It's like a one for prisoners. Were you in prison? Really old chair. That feels like that's what that's hinting at. Took the drawer out, but nothing happened. Of course. There's no way you could hide a puzzle in something that small. Yeah, I know, still. So it seems like they might try to... Huh? What's that? It looks like there's something. Huh? Looks like there's something in there. Damn, no dice. Doesn't matter what angle I got it from, I can't see anything. Desk drawer, drawer without handle, so this one. Sounded like something falling? What was that? Heard it too. Let's open the drawer. Hey! Tile. I got it. What is this tile for? Red, blue, gray, several lines in each color. What does it mean? Guess this is as good as mine. Taking a close look at this tile, Junpei? Notice that the 3 red lines here are actually on top of the other lines. Oh, they are, yeah. Red lines. Yes. The tile with the 3 colored lines on it, right? Junpei, did you notice this? The red lines. Don't they look like they form a 14? Oh my god, yeah, they super do now that you mention it. 14, huh? Yeah, I guess it kind of does. Lines make it look like a 14. So you just told me. I mean, I'm kind of just searching the things because that makes sense to me based off of, you know, experience playing other, like, point-and-click games. Like, you want to get as much information as possible, but it seems like sometimes they'll just tell you the answer if you just do that enough. But, whatever. Bed. Towel. Looks like a towel. I have to wonder if the design means anything, though. Maybe we should consider what the design might be. Perhaps that'll give us a hint? That was a weird design. What could it mean? What does this design look like? Yeah? Okay. It looks like the combined version of those two things. Paper seems to be pretty old. You know, how the hell can you touch that? It's horrible. It's not like I've really got a choice, do I? It's not like I want to. I have to use toilet paper? Well, it's all that's kind of grossing me out. There's nothing suspicious. Just hanging from the wall. Well, if we're pulling the string, then it must be a toilet that flushes. String hanging from the ceiling. You pull it to flush the toilet. Moon? What a filthy, disgusting moon. It's pretty filthy, but it's a precious hint. Let's remember it, alright? Refuse to touch this. I refuse! What the hell's wrong with you? Don't want to touch it ever. Very old toilet. Apparently Lotus refuses to touch it ever. I mean, if you're a germaphobe, I could understand not wanting to be in this room at all. Okay. I think that's everything? Bed looks cold. Pretty sure you'd freeze to death in the winter. No kidding, if I tried to sleep here, my skin would dry out in no time. It's not like they're that young anymore, that shouldn't really matter. Why am I, Junpei? Aren't you lucky? Seems you'll die before you have a chance to grow old and hideous. I'm sorry, you're right. Dry skin is a woman's worst enemy. I mean, that's not really a gendered thing. Dry skin kind of sucks for everyone. More people should moisturize regardless of gender. Bed looks cold. It's got a single threadbare blanket and that's it. Bed looks even sadder without the pillow. So, it's still a terrible bed. Never sleep on a bed like that. It's a bed without a pillow. That's pretty much it. I keep thinking there might be something under the bed, but I can't click under there. Okay. So we still have that. This is done. I have these things now. Let's go to the final room down here. Just in case there's something we need. God damn it, no matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. So I won't be opening this anytime soon. It looks like it's got a keyhole and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? Drawer that doesn't open. I wonder if this is part of a puzzle. I mean, I don't know what I would do. Desk is old and rusty. Don't know about that right now. There's a simple chair over where the light doesn't shine. Oops. Whoops. Okay, that's it. Why is the mirror seems really high? In fact, it's so high that it's kind of hard to see your reflection. So high, it's really old. Mirror's really high up. Weird. Sink, but there's no light shining. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark in here, but I don't think there's anything going on with the sink. Faucet is too hard to turn. Is there some kind of light reflection going on? No light shining. Oh, wait. What's the deal with the lighting here? There's just this one beam of light. The rest of this place is too dark. I can't see anything. There's no way we can explore the rest of this room. Ray of light in the center of the room. Yeah, so that's why, even though you can't see it here, they mentioned in the dialogue that this one has a mirror? Oh yeah, we could probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Like, that's weird to me because I can't see it visually on the drawer, but they did mention it in the dialogue. If you missed that or forgot that, this would be really... This would be a hard puzzle because I can't think of any other reason, unless you saw that dialogue, why you would know to put this here. I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine light on. Shine light on this mirror and back. I get it. If I shine light on a mirror, symbols appears. Left side has a sun and the right has a moon. Gotta remember this. Shine light on the mirror in the back. Is that a number? 4 and 7? I shine light on this mirror, then I get some numbers. 4 on the left, 7 on the right. 4 and 7. Okay, so 4, 7? Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it's doing. Nothing special about this toilet paper. I don't really think I need to bother shining any light on it. Light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost or something. It's a blanket, not really a great one. 14 equals E. 14 equals E in red. 14 in red. That's what it says on the tile. Yeah. Well, more or less. So the 14 on the tile is... Well, it's an E, right? So it's 14 equals E, just like 14 on the tile. Like a dirty toilet. Okay. So 14 equals E, and then we have sun and moon... 4 and 7. And then there's this drawer that I can't open. Alright. Hello? The water comes out of the faucet even if you turn the knob. So... I was thinking this didn't have a knob, but... it won't let me swap it. Tile stuck in the drain. Drawing on the mirror that looks like a spring. Spring at the bottom of the river. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Talking about that towel you got? Yeah, I guess it does look a little like that thing on the mirror. Spring on the towel has got to be indicating the picture in this mirror. The mirror's indicating the sink, right? The picture looks like a spring with water and the sink's all dried out. Here's a spring drawn on it. Yeah? And doing this does nothing. Okay, partition. There's your privacy. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, the only thing you manipulate in this room is that string. Chances are they made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. Oh. So should you just keep pulling on this thing? Then alright, here goes, second pull. 3, 4. Did you just hear something? Yep. Okay, so you pulled the string 4 times through the toilet with the sun on it, 7 times for the one with the moon. I did, but it doesn't look like anything happened here. I wonder what that sound was. Was it the sink working again? Okay, no, then it must be that thing I couldn't open, that drawer. Maybe I have to do the exact same thing in here, though? So... this one was moon, so 7 times. That's what the moon symbol is pointing to, huh? Probably made it so someone triggered by accident. If that's the case... 1, 2... 3... 4... 5... 6... 7. There's that sound again. I mean, you can kind of just press it until Junpei says, hey, we got it. Happens whenever I pull that string a couple times. Junpei, did you hear something from the other room? The other room? You mean the dark room? Yep. So now we go over there, open the drawer that wouldn't open before. Okay, this is easy so far. Hey, well this drawer opens easily enough. Tile. 2 14 tiles. Red line on the tile makes it look like a 14. And that's the same for this. Weird. Very weird. Okay. Also, combine? No, that doesn't do anything. Okay. And another tile that also says 14. Lines make it look like a 14. Nothing left in the desk. Old and rusty. Okay, and yeah, 4 and 7, so we've already solved that now. There's no light shining to it. Okay. Let's go out here. Store in the back, and whatever it goes. All of that, I tried a couple of things, but yeah, same result. 7 wasn't about to do anything, oh well. Merchants? Tiles we found here are the same size. When I touched the tiles on the door, I felt something weird. Huh? I can move these tiles. That means, maybe if you swap the tiles we got with the tiles on the wall, something will happen. Suppose now we just need to figure out what the strange designs on these tiles mean. You're right, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. You're right. Let's meet back here after we've done a thorough search. Okay, so yeah, that's where the tiles are used. That makes sense. Let me try using my towel on this. Oh, this is the sink without a knob. Okay. Yeah. This looks like part of the design on the towel. Do you think that means anything? Towel, it looks like water is flowing from the river to the spring. Do you think that means we need to make water flow from here? Yeah, that was my thought. Drawing of a river. Is it saying we need to make water come from here? So that's what this is for. Sweet, the handle I got off that drawer fits into the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on. Junpei, what are you doing? Pretty obvious, isn't it? Running the water. I can see that. I'm asking why you're just letting it run. Think about it, Lotus. This faucet didn't have the knob when we found it. What do you mean? Just watch. Any time now. Hey, water's filling up. Doesn't that mean the pipes are clogged? Oops. Let's turn it off for now. So did anything change? Water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you. The sink is totally filled with water. Okay. Maybe now I go back to the other room? I mean, if the pipes are clogged, I don't know that this would work, but... Nope, it's full now. It just filled this one too. Alright, nailed it. Red line on the tile... the red lines on the tile look like they make a 14. Once again. Up. And I guess we just put these where all the E's are, since E equals 14. We just replace the 4 E's with these tiles and then we're good?
なんだおいどうしたんだよセブンすごい汗じゃないかあ大丈夫か
You good, friends? You about to pass out? Having a panic attack? What was happening?
大丈夫だ
Yeah, dizzy.
めまいがな
No, that makes... yeah, okay.
大丈夫ってどう見てもそうは思えないぞな本当に平気かよ
どうして俺はここに
あ何言ってんだよセブン
Did you get your memory back?
2の扉を開いて俺たちはこの部屋に忘れちまったのか
いや違うんだそういうことじゃねえんだ少しな記憶が戻ったんだよ俺はここに来たことがあるらしい
No?
だからこの部屋に来たことがあるって言ってんだよ
来たことがあるっていつどうして
青いライトのな
なんだよそれ
Holy Light Nona, that... I mean, that... I can think of media that 2 of those names are in.
もう少しなんだ
But I don't think that's applicable here.
あと少しで全てを思い出しそうなのにそうだ実験この船で実験が行われてたんだ
Okay.
実験って何の
人を操る人を意のままに操るための実験だ
Oh.
なんだよそれ
青いライトノナさっき言ったのは実験の被験者となった子供たちの名前だ他にも 4,5 人はいたはずだが全員の名前は思い出せねえああそうだったんだだから俺はここに実験クレイドル製薬少年少女連続不明事件
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Those kidnapped kids. Oh, okay. We got a pharmaceutical company kidnapping kids to experiment on them. We're getting some umbrella shit.
俺はその事件について追っていたそうだ確かこのベッドの下に
Was I working this case? Were you the detective?
穴が潰されてるいや別の部屋なのかここと同じような構造をした部屋なら他にもたくさんあるだろうし
なあ一体何を思い出したって言うんだよ一 人で納得してないで俺にも教えてくれないか？
思い出したって言っても全部ってわけじゃねえんだ。取り戻した記憶は断片的でまとまりがなくぼんやりとかすれちまってる。
それでも構わないよ。断片的でもいいから教えてくれ。
どうやら俺は刑事だったらしい。
Ah, cop, not a detective. I mean, pretty similar.
刑事？
そうだ。
Oh no. Seven's a cop. Ugh.
今から9年前、俺は少年少女連続不明事件について追っていた。
Why are you dressed like this then? This doesn't make me think cop. This entire time I thought you were like a fisherman.
知ってるだろ、あの事件のこと。
ああの頃俺は中学1年生。詳しいことはよくわからないが概要くらいなら。確か当時の俺と同い年ぐらいの子供たちが突然行方不明になっちまったんだよな。
They went to go be in Danganronpa. Don't worry about it.
新聞でもテレビでも連日のように報道してたっけ？そうか、セブンはあの事件を。
ああ、そうらしい。で、捜査を進めていく間にクレイドル製薬って名前の製薬会社が事件に関与してることを突き止めてな。その会社の内部の人間から情報を引き出すことに成功したんだ。そいつはこう言った。
今夜 X 埠頭から船が出る。子供たちはその船に乗せられ沖合に停泊している大型客船と連行されるらしい。
ってな。
Was that Zero's voice unmodulated?
そして俺はその埠頭へと向かった。
What is this fit? This is a cop fit? You look like a Yakuza.
物陰に身を潜めて様子を探ると岸壁に一艘の不審船が横付けされているのが分かった。その船上と周囲にちらほらと人影が見えてな。どうやら黒いスーツに身を包んだ男たちが大きな袋に詰め込まれた何かを。その重量感、たわみ方を見て俺は悟った。間違いねえ。奴らが運び込んでいるのは人だとな。気づいた時にはもう俺の体は動いていた。物陰から飛び出し銃を構えた。動くな。だが次の瞬間、俺の後頭部には硬い金属が押し当てられていた。銃を捨てろ。撃鉄の下げられる音が頭蓋骨に直接響いた。って悔しいがどうしようもなかった。俺は声に従いゆっくりと足元に銃を置いた。
Got busted very quickly.
その直後、首筋に鋭い痛みを覚えた。何か針のようなものを突き刺されたらしい。注射か。俺はそのままうつ伏せになって倒れた。頬には冷たいコンクリートの感触があった。それを最後に俺の意識は途切れた。硬い床の上で俺は目を覚ました。くそ、頭がガンガンするぜ。どこだここは。粗末なベッド、薄汚れた洗面台、ドアのついていないむき出しのままの便器。どうやらそこは刑事である俺にとって馴染みのある場所のようだった。
There's privacy. You had the little wall thing. Unless there's more than just you in here, then that would really suck, yeah.
独房か。便器の反対側の壁には一枚の扉があった。俺はよろめきながら身を起こしてその前に近づいていった。 扉に手のひらをついて、前後左右に圧力をかけてみた。開かねえ。当然だ。独房にぶち込んでおいて、鍵をかけないわけがない。何度か体当たりも食らわしてみたが、無駄だった。だよな。俺は一人つぶやいて、その場にどさっと腰を下ろした。それからどれぐらいの時間が経ったか。俺の耳に、ふと、かすかな声が届いた。
There's over? It's 9?
声は遠かった。なんて言ってるのか聞き取ることはできなかった。
It's been 9 hours?
だが、それは確かに俺の鼓膜を震わせていた。
Wait, it's over, there's 9. Was that other people playing the game and they found the 9th door? It's over, there's 9. That would make sense to me if that was them finding the 9th door and being like, we're finally out of here.
変声期を迎える前の甲高い声。そう、子供の声だ。声は一つじゃなく重なり合って響いていた。複数いるが、5人か6人か、いやもっとか。どこだ？どこから聞こえてくる？俺はキョロキョロと辺りを見回し、壁に耳をつけてみた。違う、こっちじゃねえ。左か？左のベッドの下か？俺は鋼鉄のフレームをがっしり掴むと、力任せにベッドをひっくり返した。見つけた。すぐに分かった。ベッドが置かれていた壁の下の方に金網に覆われた通気口があった。腹ばいになって奥を覗き込んでみたが、暗くて何も見えやしない。だがその先から声が聞こえてくることは間違いなかった。どういうことだ？なんでこんなところに子供たちが？思い出したのはクレイドル製薬の内通者の言葉だった。
Your inside man told you? Okay.
今夜 X 埠頭から船が出る。子供たちはその船に乗せられ、沖合に停泊している大型客船が連行されるらしい。
おいおいおい、まさかここはその大型客船の中だってのか。
I think I said back then, I was like, wait, was that Zero? Because I thought you heard someone talking. But no, it was your inside man giving you the scoop.
とにかくどうにかして子供たちのところへたどり着けねえもんかと俺は考えた。その時目に入ったのは金網だった。いけるか？
I don't know, you're a big dude.
俺は指を鍵爪のように折り曲げて網の目をがっしりと掴んだ。
Claustrophobia nightmare.
ざまめろ、感じちゃうね。
Rip and tear until the deed is done.
目の前にはぽっかりと開いたダクトへの入り口。俺は額に吹き出した汗を拭って早速その奥へと潜り込んでいった。
Fuck that. That's something I wouldn't be able to do. I would be too afraid of getting stuck and then just being like, it's not even like a claustrophobia thing, but the idea of getting stuck somewhere where I can't move, I can't stretch, I can't like move around and stuff, just being kind of stuck, like that sounds horrible to me. Like that I would like that's a phobia.
なあ、その後はどうなったんだよ。
わからねえんだ。こっ から先が。確か、ダクトの先にあった扉を開いて、何人かの子供たちを見つけたはずなんだが。やっぱりダメだ。この先が全く思い出せねえ。
そんな、そこにいた子供たちはどうなったんだよ。セブンが助け出したのか？
かもしれないし、そうじゃないかもしれねえ。なんとなくだが、一人亡くなっちまったような気がする。女の子が。
え？
とにかくこのぐらいで勘弁してくれ。こっから先は本当に思い出せねえんだ。
そうか。まあしょうがない。
That was quite the story.
だけでもまとめてみるか。9年前に発生した少年少女連続不明事件。どうやらその事件の黒幕はクレイドル製薬という製薬会社の人間のようで、彼らは子供たちをさらってこの船へと連れてきたらしい。目的は実験のため、人を意のままに操るための実験だとセブンは言った。その実験の被験者とされたのがさらわれた16人の子供たちで、その中には葵、ライト、ノナという名前の少年または少女がいたらしい。とまあこのくらいか。
Yeah, lock that up in your mind palace, Junpei. We might need that.
あとはセブンが刑事だということも判明した。
That dresses like a Yakuza, yeah.
どの道これだけの情報じゃどうにもならないな。ノナにゲームのこともゼロのことも相変わらず謎のままだし、連続不明事件から9年経った今、どうして俺たちが同じ船に拉致されてきたのかもわからない。というかそもそも人を意のままに操るための実験ってなんだよ。そんなバカバカしい実験が本当に行われたっていうのか。このままじっとしててもしょうがないし、動くか。
Okay. Yeah, that's a fantastic spot to save, I think. Whew, we learned a lot. Okay. A little bit longer than I wanted this episode to be since I do have to get to bed, but that was good. That was good. So, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.